And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him, other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Ernie Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just off the inside edge.
Ball, that's in.
That one's in there. And now 2-2. Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball 3. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Garcia takes it in for the out. And there's one down. One out man at first. Jordan Westburg next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul out of play. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Just
ball
missed.
Inside.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Now a fly ball to right center. Crawford makes his way towards it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
That's
so
inside.
I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that's a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Right here, a couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Outside.
If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Hammered, base hit. Lopez around third. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's Josh Young.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball.
He's got it, and that is that. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
Tied him up inside with that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Bryce Harper to the plate. Turner runs. There's the ball. You know, throw, save. That's a stolen base. One down. Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's ripped into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Liner snagged at first. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Fought off foul. 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. One up, one down. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger. One out. Runner at second. Brandon Lockridge getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, but it's not in time. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Clement in the box now. Takes strike one.
Ball in.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Into center. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Adolis Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 1-2. Marsh on at first. Nobody out. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
He's out. Tag, and he's out. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Clement. And that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Hey! No! Inside!
On the ground. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Springer in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. That one fouled hard the other way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Foul ball!
And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Kirk in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Nope,
and
outside.
Another ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Liner, base hit. Young around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So next for Toronto, Spence Jose Alvarado gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Fouled off left side. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's ball 2.
Into left center for a base hit. Kirk headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Hey.
Lopez in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's two away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Hey! Ball one.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. Jordan Westburg will hit next. 1 for 2. That misses
Off the plate,
zone.
ball one.
And that's ball one.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Westburg, the base runner at first with one out.
Foul ball.
Really good
inside,
take,
ball
especially
2.
with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit.
Ball, that's in.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Here comes Springer around third. The relay throw. In there. He's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. A 2-run homer. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Crawford settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Steer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they're happy to just. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Harper in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stop. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second.
He's
over
safe.
to first, but he beats it.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge. To third, and that's just foul. The 0-1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Otto Lopez.
Aye.
The Jays up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really.
Jonathan Bolin into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone. Jordan Westburg next up for the Blue Jays. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Out to short, Lopez. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. A dive, he's got it. To first. Got him.
He's
nice
out.
Play. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto digs in now. In the air to left center. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Just
0-1.
missed. Late on that fastball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Strike two. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh running hard. Takes it in for the out. Josh Young next up for the Blue Jays. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Late swing, fouled to the left.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after.
This looks like extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Makes the catch. One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Trey Turner at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that is gone. Here's Harper now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Two down, base is empty. This is Bryson's stop. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Make it top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball, that's out.
Check swing,
that's
no
down.
appeal. Ball 2.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch. And
that one ripped into right. One away. Man, that's
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a line drive to left field. And a couple of quick outs. Brandon Lockridge getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball 1.
And they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. He's grounded out a couple of times. Up the middle, Clement. Whips it to first. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto steps in. That one lifted to left. Steer under it. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Crawford under it. And there's one down. So digging in, Ernie Clement.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
To the right side. Stop. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jordan Westburg. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
This one in the air, right field. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Out towards right center field. Crawford ranging into the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
New pitcher on here, Bennett Sousa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner on the move. Pitch
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
Safe in second, and that was not close. Foul ball. Man at second. And Schwarber strikes out. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Left field. And that is foul.
Some good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Clement in position. 2 away. So here is Bryce Harper, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. So man aboard at the plate, Kazuma Okamoto. And that's the for a strike. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Josh Young will hit next. That
Ball,
misses the zone,
outside.
and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Springer makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hard liner. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now at the plate, Spencer Steer.
Nope. That's inside.
That one ripped, but foul. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 9. Now it's a Cleanup hitter for the. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Edmundo Sosa.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Jeff Hoffman on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air, right side of the infield. Clement settles underneath it, and a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Gone! He shoots one out to right. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. In the air to left center, Lockridge on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one. 9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long